How do you turn a priceless experience into a recurring revenue stream in the future?
One of the fundamental objectives that we have is to help drive revenue for the company in total. And that is through better consumer affection for our brands and products and influence their preference. So the priceless experiences are meant to accomplish that longer objective as opposed to generate revenues through each one of my priceless experiences. And the way we actually try to do is to scale these experiences. And in order to scale the experiences, if there is an opportunity to monetize, we absolutely will. For example, in our priceless cities, we actually make experiences available for consumers that they can buy. And those experiences do generate a little bit of revenue, but that goes back to be able to create more experiences for the consumers. Because the primary purpose of these priceless experiences by itself is not to generate revenues through those activities, but they drive brand preference, which in turn generates revenue from our core business.
But how does your strategy of reaching the consumer differ from country or region to region in the world? Because what you've just described to me is typical of reaching the millennial in maybe Western Europe and the US, not necessarily in Africa or India, where you still want to get your message across of Mastercard is the best way to pay. So how does your marketing differ?
There are differences, but there are significant commonalities. We have identified 9 passion points which matter to everyone, like for example shopping, or it is travel and tourism, or it is environment, philanthropy. You have got art and culture, music, movies, etc. So these 9 passion points is where consumers are really vested in from an emotional point of view. They truly care about it. We as a brand want to connect our consumers to priceless possibilities in these passion categories. So when you look at millennials, for example, music is a very significant passion point for them. And we are creating and curating experiences for them in music. Firstly, broadly music as a category, but we also started getting down to specific genres which matter to them, which they really appreciate. For example, when I talk about, say, movies, movies are a universal passion. People would love to get involved in movies, to see, to meet their favorite stars, and have opportunities to go to premieres. All these are universal. The type of films or the language of the films might be very different from India compared to United States. So the truths are universal. The manifestation is highly local. So your campaign templates will be generic, but the adaptation to any given market is very precise and specific to that particular market.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.